Good early cross. Very good early cross. Hewitt! Jamie Hewitt! The lad...
Hello everybody and welcome to episode 82 of the Chesterfield of Dreams. This occasion is the one I've been waiting for since the very beginning of the series, and it is of course the FA Cup semi-final, and we've drawn the 11 times winners Chelsea in the first fixture to be played today, and the other potential finalists will be Manchester City and Newcastle United, but they play on the 3 p.m. kickoff. So what a game we have in store. Will I finally win my first major piece of silverware? I haven't won anything since the very first season when I was the League One champion with Chesterfield, of course. So let's just take a look at the league and cup tables. So here we are. This is the Premier League for you now. You can see we made it quite far in the other tournaments, but this one is the one I'd love to win so badly. As things stand, we are 5th position in the league, and Arsenal have a game in hand, as well as Manchester City. So Newcastle actually lost midweek to Everton, so I expect Everton to become one of the 4 Champions League teams in the next year. But Chesterfield now up to 5th, aiming for 6th place. But if we do make this FA Cup final, I would be very confident of our chances of making Europe for the second season in a row. But it won't be Champions League. Sadly, that won't be on the table. But you can see down at the very bottom, Norwich City are doomed. Tottenham Hotspur and West Bromwich Albion are in deep trouble as well, with Brighton, Hove Albion, Swansea and QPR all trying to make a break for it. Sunderland, Leicester and Hull City are the top 10. Liverpool sacked their manager recently after more dreadful performances for his team. And ever since that magnificent result that wasn't quite good enough in Bayern Munich, or in Munich I should say, we've lost. Everton, we just couldn't recover. We were really poor in this game. Everton deserved the victory, and it took a long way back for us in that one. We really didn't deserve to win, but we were so bad in the first half. But we got a priceless winning against Arsenal. That was another goal for Hendrik Gulden against the Gunners. He just seems to love playing against them. Callum Cook received a minor injury, but he'll be out for today's game. He's not fit enough to play, which is really disappointing. Sunderland gave us a thrilling game, but we needed that victory and we got it. It was a deserved win through Michael Henning and Yair Messa teaming up to get the goals, but Nabil Bentaleb and Yu Dong-wook gave us a difficult assignment. Away from home for the first time since Arsenal, we played QPR and got a 1-1 draw out of it, but in fairness, QPR were very good and probably should have taken the win, but it wasn't to be. And then our most recent clash was against the bottom side Norwich, and we destroyed them throughout most of the game, but then we let our concentration slip for the last 10 minutes, and that allowed 2 goals to go past Jakob Brynne, and that should have tainted an otherwise fantastic victory, where we saw Forza, Kubat, Fry and Ahmed all score a goal. So now we play Chelsea twice in a row. First it'll be at Wembley, of course, for my first visit at the National Stadium, and then we'll be going to Lampard Park for another televised tie against the Blues. But today is the one I've been looking forward to, and we have 3 players out injured, which I'll show you now. I haven't set my team properly, so please bear that in mind. We've got Bembo Letta, Pinillos and Brian Boring all out injured. Boring has a groin strain, it won't be too bad. Pinillos has 7 to 10 days layoff with a twisted knee. Bembo Letta was injured again, so he's out for 2 to 3 more weeks, which is really disappointing. Otherwise, I have a strong side to pick from, but I haven't made my decision as of yet, so I'll leave it at that, and we'll see you at the match screen. And the Chelsea manager Dagobah has rested a lot of his star players like Chalobah, Hazard, Bertrand Traore and Enes Unal, but have got very capable backups such as Machine, Richardson and Ould Cheek. So even though Chelsea are not at full strength, they know how to get to FA Cup finals, and they know, even with their backup players, they know how to win games. So we have to be wary of the threat, and that's why I've taken a gamble. And apart from the goalkeeper, I'm playing my first team such as Henning, Messa, Gulden, Pinot, Stephenson and Kinsella. with Kavanagh, Kubat, Reeves and Shanahan in the defence. So Marcel Phillips has played in every FA Cup game so far, and I would have felt harsh to have dropped him now. He deserves this opportunity, as I would love to see him become the number one goalkeeper in future. But now is his big opportunity. I hope he can hold on, and with the spirit of the one and only Jamie Hewitt, I want to win this FA Cup semi-final and take us to Chesterfield's very first FA Cup finale match. So there we go. The Jamie Hewitt will be watching with great anxiety but great curiosity as we take to the Wembley pitch for the first time in my Chesterfield management career, and the first time since the Johnston's Paint Trophy match, which Chesterfield actually won while they're still in League 2. So this is it. I would love to get out there and dominate this game. It's going to be tough, so that's why I've gone for the 4-4-1-1 formation to keep things reasonably disciplined, and we're going to play the ball short and whip the ball into the box from out wide. So this is it. This is the big moment. We're in the FA Cup semi-final against one of the all-time great clubs in this tournament. But without further ado, it's time to kick off in front of 90,000 desperately rabid fans. They want to see some great football, and it's Chelsea in a changed kit today, so keep an eye out on their yellow for the possession stats and everything like that. So Chelsea get the first attack of the highlight reel, and Machine goes out wide to Woolley. Richardson whips in the ball, and it's cleared by Sean Kavanagh, my only available left back. But so far so good for Chesterfield. Golden whips in the ball! Kinsua has opened his account in the FA Cup, and Chesterfield take an early lead. Exactly what we want to see here today. It's undisputed. One goal to the good as Courtois was beaten at his near post. But Chelsea now will have to concentrate. Marcel Phillips holds on to the ball. Great save. But Chesterfield did what they couldn't do in 1997. That was score a goal in the first half. But we don't want to lose the lead under any circumstances. And Ward-Prowse has a go. It's a scramble in the box. And Kavanagh's dispossessed Ward-Prowse to end that attack. Relief on the faces of those fans. Desperate to see the FA Cup come to Sheffield, and that's in from Machine. It's a legitimate goal as well. One apiece here at Wembley. But we need to improve here, fellas. Let's try and spread the ball a little bit, but stay disciplined. It's 50-50 in terms of possession. That's good enough for me, but Yaramessa, the captain, not quite getting involved as I'd like for him today, but we'll have to keep going here. No need to change tactics. Not a very exciting game despite the one apiece scoreline. We're a little frustrated here. Chelsea and Chesterfield get a few more chances on the board. Frank Reeves is hurt, but we're going to have to improve dramatically in the second half. I'm not happy with this, to be honest. We started brightly, but we haven't capitalised on that fact. I need Kubat to avoid another booking if possible, and that's sorted, but it's a total team talk today. We'll go back to our regular strategy and maybe try for some low crosses to feed Michael Henning and possibly Yarmes. We'll keep in an attacking mid mode for now. Actually no, I'll swap him to be the shadow striker. It makes more sense to have him that way, so my bad. I just felt he would have been suited enough to attacking midfield, but here we go. See if he can play as a shadow striker for me. Chelsea doing okay now. It's James Ward-Prowse and Enes Unal on for the second half, so we'll need to mark him up immediately. The former Bursaspor Hall of Famer in FM14 is now my enemy today, so we're going to have to mark him up as best we can. We're going to go control, try and get some chances for Chesterfield. We did so well in the first half. It's not going well. Chelsea, I beg your pardon, get another substitute on the pitch. Who is it? I forget. It must be Jerome Boyer, so we'll close him down and we'll make our own substitution in due course. I think we'll take off Michael Henning. We'll put Messa up top and give Tomas Forza a run out. He scored his goal against Norwich, which was absolutely vital. We'll make him a shadow striker now and see if that strategy change makes a difference. But so far so good. Chelsea have had the better second half, but none of my players have had any extra bookings to worry about in the second half. But I really want to see a chance on the board, unless we're going to extra time again, are we? Here we go, 70th minute Frank Reeves looks tired, and we're going to play Saira. That's why I kept him on the bench. But what a big decision to leave Kubat on the pitch. He's not playing well, but I believe keeping the fitter players on the pitch is more beneficial to our cause. But so far, not so good. Not really much to talk about here in the second half. We'll go back to standard, and we'll try and take a risk with 15 minutes to go now. Maybe play a little more fluid. There we go. It's opening up a little bit. We'll save our third substitution. Let's get creative. Now we have a chance unfolding before our very eyes. Yaro Messa and Tomas Forza wins a corner. I think he should have gone for the opposite post, but it didn't work out. Goulden, and that's Messa hitting it out of play. Chesterfield doing much better now. Forza's made a positive impact as we're able to get his 6'2" frame on the ball. Stephenson duels in the midfield. He couldn't win the ball. And Scaglia to Traore. That's Stephenson. Cynical foul. But we're going to have to take it. It's a yellow card. As far as I'm concerned, yes, that's a good decision from the referee. But we're now down to the final 10 minutes. Extra time is looming. Chesterfield will be going through the motions again for the second time in their lives, probably. And it's Berry. Long ball. Misses Kubat. A machine has been denied by Phillips, who's done very well on his first Wembley appearance. That's great to see. We're going to go defensive now, try and hang on for extra time. That's the best I can do for the team. 3 minutes to go. Are we going? We're going. It is. It's extra time. Chesterfield failed to win another semi-final in 90 minutes. Deja vu alert here. And now we're going to make our final substitution. I believe Chelsea have made their final substitution. Let's check out the formations. Who would they have brought on? Unal and Traore have come on anyway, and Boyer would also be on. So we'll check their opposition marking. Yes, they've made their third substitution. Bertrand Traore is that man. So we'll go normal on him and the weaker foot. So nerves are kicking in. They've got 3 up top. That kind of falls into my plans because I've packed the midfield. But I could go 2 up top if I need to. But we're going to make my third substitution now. And I'm nominating... I think it has to be a midfielder. I think it has to be Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And I'm going to substitute Stephenson. And the former Chelsea man will be tasked with knocking out his former employers. But we've had him for such a long time now. He must be embedded to our club more than anyone else. So all we need is 1 goal. Can we do it? Everybody has subscribed to my philosophy. And we're now going to go for broke here. We want to win the FA Cup. And to do that, you have to play in the final every May if you're going to stand the chance. Here's Sean Kavanagh. Good block, forcing Courtois to rally. But now, unfortunately, Saira lost the ball. Anthony Saira gets it back, though. But we're going to do our very best here. Let's show some passion. We're really, really tired. But so are Chelsea. Someone has to lose. Someone has to win. And this extraordinary occasion is going to the wire. It's a set piece. We've been training on these, and that's over the top from NS Unal. But Chesterfield have not wilted in this occasion. That's a brilliant ball by Forza. Kinsella, can he go for it? Go on! Oh, it's on his weak foot. Oh, sake, man. Oh, given away. But Pino back to Loftus-Cheek. He's fouled. That's a red card. Red card again. Is it my moment again here? Chesterfield beat Marseille back in August via red card with a few minutes to go, and Chelsea have made the fatal error first. Sean Kavanagh over the bar. This is it now, folks. Strap your seatbelts. Does Sean Kavanagh misses? It's not even the second half of extra time yet, and Chesterfield have a man advantage. But we're not getting the opportunities here. Yaro Messa needs to be fed a little bit better. We're going to make him deep line for... What can we do here? We'll put Forza up forward. We'll make Forza a striker now. This is my opportunity. It shall not be wasted if I have anything to do with it. But you can't predict things in football sometimes. We're going to make Messa a deep line forward now. Try and get him on the ball and try and regain his confidence. but we're going to go short play and return to expressive play to try and get the players familiar with what they're doing. This is it. Strap yourselves in if you haven't already, because we are turning the ignition for definite now. Show some passion. 15 minutes to determine who gets the first FA Cup final position. And Chelsea don't look likely to do it unless they do a fantastic job of defending their territory and then going for a counter-attack. It doesn't look like we're going to win on 90 or win in 120 minutes. This is getting so close. Chesterfield just can't break down our opponents, and just 1 minute of extra time stands in our way. Chesterfield don't have to worry about a replay this time. The rules have changed, and they have been that way since the turn of the millennium. Thomas Forza, excuse me. And it looks like Courtois will be defending penalties, unless, here we go, Shanahan, who's the former Chelsea man as well. Forza! Messa! Oh my God, that was close. Oh, that was the moment. Oh, God's sake. It's penalties. It's penalties. Oh. Forza is not good at penalties. I did take off Michael Henning, who's reasonable enough at penalties, but it's all happening here now. Messa, Goulden will put second. Kinsella, no, he's not good enough. Kubat is better. Loftus-Cheek should go fourth. So Messa, Goulden, Pinot, Loftus-Cheek. I think that's right. Kinsella can move up to position 6. Shanahan 7. Kavanagh, Syra, Forza, and then Phillips. So I think we've wasted our chance to win in the 120 minutes, but we're now going to click the button for a penalty shootout. Yara Messa, El Capitan, cannot miss this. We really can't afford to go 1-0 down in the first round of penalties. Our goalkeeper Marcel Phillips has done a very good job. He couldn't keep out the goal, but Yara Messa steps up and takes full responsibility, and we've got our first penalty goal. Enes Unal, he's also found the spot for 1-1, so that's okay. Henrik Goulden, he scores as well. This is very, very tense. Boyer on a yellow card, but it doesn't matter now as he buries it. And Ronnie Pinot, he scores as well, 3-2. It's Machine who scored the goal. Saved! Saved by Phillips! And Chesterfield now know what to do. Loftus-Cheek has scored. It's yet fight to keep Chelsea in the tournament, and he has done it. But now it's František Kubat. Oh, he's missed. Oh no, I put the faith on a youngster and he missed the crucial penalty. But Kinsella has scored. And we now need the goalkeeper to save it from Traore, but it's not to be. It's 5-5. Shanahan against his former club scores. 5-6. It's Scaglia. Scored again. 6-all. 6-all here. Sean Kavanagh scores his well done. He's not very good at penalties. It's Harris. Scored. 7-7. This is not healthy. It's Syra, great penalty for 8-7. Berry versus Phillips, and it's gone in for 8-8. Forza, very bad penalty taker, but that was confidence personified. 9-8. Courtois, he scores as well. 9-9. Phillips versus Courtois. Scored. 10-9. And Chelsea reset their penalty taker. Enes Unal. Yeah! Yes! We're in the FA Cup final! Yes! Yes! You know, the 11 times winners are out, and the suited and booted newcomers will be returning to Wembley! Yes! What drama! Chesterfield are in the final for the very first time. The ghost of 1997 can finally go to rest. But I don't want to rely on coming second. I want to win this tournament and bring joy to the Derbyshire city, and that is one of my best moments. It's so good to finally make an FA Cup final. One of the great moments of the series. A rare penalty shootout has gone my way, and Marcel Phillips has absolutely repaid my faith. He has done fantastically well, but we deserve the win. We deserve our place in the FA Cup final, and it's a bumper episode. My God, I hate penalty shootouts, but we've got through it. We're in the FA Cup final. Yes, it's confirmed. No taking it away from me now, and we're going to see who our opponents will be. So stay tuned, and fingers crossed that we get one of the opponents and make it as good a game as we can. So here we go. Hey Sarah, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. We're returning to Wembley. Okay, Sarah, Sarah. And now let's find out which club will be joining us in that wonderful occasion. Let me see, competitions. It's Newcastle. It is Newcastle winning in regular time. They've beaten Manchester City, and as you know full well, my record against Newcastle is deplorable. It really is not good enough. But now we have a chance to redeem it against a team who have had heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak in this tournament. They have not won it since 1955. They were runners-up infamously in both 98 and 99, thus avoiding the chance to deny the great Arsenal, Manchester United clubs their landmark seasons. So Newcastle, who have absolutely suffered in this tournament, have now got the chance to beat a team who've never even been to this occasion. They have the chance to take our dreams away from us and become the FA Cup winners again. They have not been in the final at all since 99, so this is going to be a huge game. It's going to be off the scale big. We are talking about two teams who just do not know how to win this tournament, and someone will have to change that record. And if we don't improve against the Magpies, then we're going to have to lick our wounds and say goodbye to this FA Cup final. But there you have it, everybody. It's a wrap for today, and hopefully we get the result against Chelsea at Lampard Park. We're doing so well against them, actually. But until then, we'll stay up to date with the Premier League, and then the FA Cup Livecom will be brought to you in a wonderful occasion. It'll be brought to you live as soon as I can bring it. But goodbye for now, everybody.